sideways? What is your perspective? Good evening, all. Good evening. Intraday bullish, overall bearish. Okay. Now I mark this zone. Okay, this zone, I kind of feel this can be a resistance area. One thing is, just because as of now BTC is just moving towards the upside, entering any bullish trade at this point of time is not making any kind of sense, right? Whichever candle you enter, immediately next candle SL also can hit. So any zone you want. So I'm considering this area as an upper zone. Now in BTC, what we will do, we will go to liquidation heat map, and then here we will see on top there's no liquidity, right? Everything is clear. And next 93,400, that range is where small amount of liquidity is there. Okay, so if liquidity is there near 93,400 zone, somewhere near that area itself, I would consider that a market might not make that much big of a move. This area is resistance. In Ethereum also, the current area in which it is trading, I consider that zone as resistance. I'll mark the levels. I'm looking at higher time frame, what to do, how to do. So here in Ethereum, I'm considering this area as resistance. In BTC, I'm considering this area as resistance. You can see, looking at this move, if I had entered, what would have happened? Would have got into trap. So my idea as of now is market has nicely, let's go for 1 hour time frame. Here you can see previously, here also one zone is there. This zone is acting as resistance. By chance, if market breaks this zone, next immediate resistance is in this area. Now usually we should not be trading based on higher time frame when we try to do scalping. But just as a reference, if I show, market has broken 786 level, all those levels, and moved towards the upside. But this zone I consider, here if it gives a breakout also, sustenance is difficult. So that is why I feel if market any opportunity at the upper zone, looking for bearish trade, as long as market stays above this zone, is a better decision, is my opinion. Soul and all, I feel little more space is there for it to move towards the upside. But BTC, ETH and all, we have some opportunities. Even if we want to look bullish, after correction, somewhat bullish we can see, not at this point of time. Sir, namaskara sir, welcome to the live stream. Hi sir, good evening. Good evening everyone, good evening. So is the view clear? As of now, I feel market has given a kind of breakout. That breakout, it's moving up. Any random people who entered bearish trade, everyone is trapped. On top, if you see liquidation heat map, here if you refresh and see also, very small amount of people who were there, here also they have closed. So based on US market sentiment, now we have to see. Now simply I'll just put risk reward calculator to analyze. To analyze, if I have to get 1:2 risk reward, market has to at least move up to this zone. So if I had entered here, 600 points also is kind of this one. So what we will do, we will wait for some more time. If we get next opportunity, maybe we can try. I'm looking at BTC on 1 minute time frame, okay, as of now. Now S&P 500, Nasdaq, slightly positive note. We have the data. The thing is, just imagine this whole week is Thanksgiving week only, right? So people mindset also will be in a holiday mood itself to a certain extent. Not everyone will be participating in the market. Hello, professor. Your channel was in Hindi. So your challenge was in Hindi? I don't understand. But yesterday, someone challenged Friday, you usually don't come. So I cancelled all my plans and I've come live on Friday. I don't know. I don't remember the name of that person. See, good decision that we did not take any bearish trade in the market, bullish trade in the market, because as of now we consider this zone as upper resistance area. Until this level, if market gives also movement, this area, as long as it breaks and sustain, it is a bearish situation only. Oh no, like I think I forgot to give support and resistance level in crypto community group today, because morning very quickly I had to do pre-market analysis, everything. It's me, sir. Appreciated. See, if you had not challenged, definitely maybe I wouldn't have come, right? While typing, don't look at my spelling and all. I don't feel like. S&P 500 as of now, this is the range, this is the opening range, and it's kind of moving towards the upside. Maybe we will see in S&P 500 what can be the upper level, what can be the lower level. In case if market corrects, it can go to this zone, US S&P 500. I'm saying on 1 minute time frame, when you see it's looking big, but if I switch to, it's very close itself. And this is the support zone, upper level. If it goes, I'll look at 1 hour time frame. 1 second. Okay, from here to maybe here, market can, if it moves up, it can go up to this zone. If it corrects, it can come up to this zone. This is what I feel about S&P 500. So if sometimes what will happen, if US market, if it starts moving towards the upside, say considering this area as resistance, some people will enter. Looking at breakout, some people will enter. Considering, so little bit confusion will be there in the market. That too, yesterday was holiday. Today, some people who are participating, somewhat they can try. So confusion will be there. If US market tries to pick up during that time, crypto market might not go in sync because it was open yesterday. Everything, every news it has factored in, it might be correcting for a while. Only later both US market and crypto market will come in sync. So that is one thing which can happen. We'll go back to our chart. It's respecting nicely, only nice 600 points movement. Every day someone asks me how to look at heat map and analyze. Every day I keep explaining. Okay. How do institution plays iceberg order and things like that? See, big institution, right? They will have different kind of portal. Like how we use these portals and all, they don't use. How they place order might be completely different. It will be designed specifically for them who's dealing with huge funds. So the features what it will have and all those things, it will, for us and all things what looks very beautiful, right? For them it will not be like that. Only useful things what they want, they will request, they will ask for those changes, they will implement those. Sandeep sir, good evening. Srinivasa, good evening everyone. For everyone, what I have told, if you are late, I have told that this zone is my resistance zone. As long as market, which even if it was moving so high, as long as it breaks this resistance zone and sustains, no bullish trade in the market at this point of time. Maybe after correction, any bullish trade can come, but not at this point of time. Same thing in BTC. This area is a resistance area. No need to look for bullish trade is what we have discussed. Heat map very simple, sir. You go to BTC chart, for example. Here you see where more liquidity is there. How you get to know more liquidity? Place where there is more yellow, that is where liquidity is there. Now we saw, right, very less liquidity here it was. So that zone was there. From there, since there is no more liquidity, market might tend to correct. That was the idea. Based on that only, we did not take any bullish trade. Of course, we could have taken bearish trade, but if market had given little more upside movement as per US market opening, at the upper level stop loss would have been small, target would have been big, like that I would have tried, but that did not happen. So 800, 900, 650, 700 points minimum risk I had to take. So there I did not enter. This one channel retest. What market does here, we will see. Nowadays, why Nifty is sideways, sir? Really, Nifty is sideways. Nifty is volatile, it's not sideways. Coming fast. Let it come, sir, let it come. How much percentage correction has been done? ETH is somewhere near 618 level. That's fine. Mark the zone and keep. Here and all little. If market falls very much, right? Here and all liquidity is there. Will it go for that liquidity? That is something we need to wait and see. Here also market is nicely correcting. Well, that this liquidity heat map is made available for Indian market. This one I have not seen. If you want for crypto market, here is the link. You can use this. Another candle red. Most probably it might come down. Someone has guessed it nicely, right? We'll see, traders. Upside with near resistance we did not plan. Now here somewhere, if it holds on to, let's say if market falls too much, it comes to this zone, any bullish setup we will look into. If it fails, we will look for bearish setup where we can target these people. Now the level is not that great to look for any chance. Market is holding somewhat 618 level, 0.56, 0.5 level it's holding. 618 level comes somewhere here. So you know the news of Monday Nifty gap up. What do you mean? Does the GDP data come out? I don't know what is Gift Nifty saying. Gift Nifty saying as of now gap up. $91,533 highest liquidity. See here, 91,533 is there, but more liquidity is near 90,600. There even more liquidity. So how to identify resistance and support? Higher time frame analysis. We will use Fibonacci levels. We will use support and resistance. By Fibonacci, we will use all of these things and all we will use, and we will try to identify. Can we buy TradingView in Black Friday deal? Yes, it's a very good offer. If you think you can make most value, for many people it is not required because in basic only you get everything. But if you feel like for example you want to keep 3 charts, you want to have additional features and all, it's good. People up to 3 indicators is free, 5 indicators means more. I basically don't even use indicators, so for me it doesn't matter. See, sometimes I use Angel One as my backup. This one, okay. In case anytime I want to, let's say in Zerodha I have some problem. I want to take trade something. Some problem comes quickly. I have to manage the position. Means always I will keep Angel One also. Okay. Why I keep Angel One is because here you can see the interface is somewhat similar to TradingView. So I use that Angel One only to analyze the chart because same TradingView, 2 charts we can keep. So in that time things easily gets managed. So what shit is little bit I feel bad. I came live exactly in front of you only. I marked the resistance zone. This moment we could have captured, but what to do? By the time I explain, draw everything and all, it's taking time. Individually when I'm doing all these things and all is not at all a headache for me, but here I have to tell the levels, tell the zone, everything. I was in a hurry, so only resistance zone I put, or else usually I put in the numbers, this is the resistance zone thing. We should look yellow and blue, both strikes for liquidity. See here, this blue, whatever you're speaking about, I think this is what you're speaking. Lowest liquidity will be in purple. Here and all, no liquidity. Here and all, no liquidity. As it goes from purple to blue to yellow, yellow is where highest liquidity is there. You think about it that way. It's not big. Next here, little bit, almost yellow, complete yellow, but not that much. Like you said, 91,533. That zone is there. There, how market behaves, we have to see. BTC as of now, it is kind of, I think, somewhere near 618. Exactly, it's respecting 618. Maybe here one moment can come. That possibility is there. Just letting you guys know now itself. We will wait. Now basically what I have to do is switch to 1 minute time frame and see breakout consolidation here. Now if it moves up, it can move up to this zone, correct and continue, or at this zone it can reverse. Like that situation is looking like, we will see. I'll do the trading, which platform is having similar to Delta Exchange, like drag and drop to set up trading SL on Indian market, you are asking. In Indian market, I think done someone I've seen using. I have not used that, but letting you know, in done it is there, I feel. This is zone, if market breaks, we can see bearish. As long as this zone breaks, we cannot see bearish continuation. I'll turn off the screen for just 2 minutes, traders. We will see. It's respecting 618 level, but seller put pressure. So maybe it can go up little bit up. Then the seller has to decide if he wants to push the market towards the downside or not. Based on that, we will get better understanding as to which direction we can try to follow. Sir, SEBI is removing to weekly expiry as in news coming. Is there no weekly expiry? What should we do with? If it is removed, then we will do something else. Is it confirmed SEBI is removing? I know there was a proposal. Sir, you gave course of access that time, right, for opening account? Yeah, we gave. Access was there for 1 year, whole year. Who made use of it during that 1 year? Good. BTC is like this. ETH. My mindset, I will tell you what I'm thinking actually is market nicely, it moved up, right? After that, it gave breakout, no other stop loss hunting, market corrected. Now this pressure big players would have put. So maybe they will take market up, or from here only they might push the market towards the downside. That is why I'm thinking, okay, if we get a breakdown or anything as such, like we can take multiple confirmation and look for bearish opportunity. I told you 618 market is respecting, so we cannot take bearish trade. If we get any interesting area, then we can try. This zone might be a bit better area where seller put pressure. See, this area will be one better area, or one more area will be, if it goes below this zone, or maximum resistance. Maximum resistance level, if it touches, if it comes down, maybe we can try. There is proposal, it's coming out in news. I'm following 9:30 a.m. strategy. So it gives tension without weekly expiry, no chance of. Don't worry about all that. If you worry also, if what is going to happen, that only will happen, right? When it happens, we will see what to do. Whatever happens, right, we'll be prepared, that's all. Then we will look for swing trading, we'll look for monthly investment. What trade is one nice setup I'm thinking of, I'm not getting. Levels and all we are marking properly. One proper decent entry, nothing. What is S&P 500 doing? It's kind of sideways. How do you reduce maximum risk? How do you reduce means? See, maximum risk only is 20 points. Okay, for that you're targeting 40 points. If you think, if that is as per the strategy, if you want to reduce it, you reduce it to 15 points also. That is up to you. Sir, I usually trade by pledge stocks and mutual funds so that my capital will be saved if broker goes bankrupt. How about Delta Exchange? Any thoughts? See, in Indian market, how it is, if you ask me about XNS and all those things, I don't know because I don't use them because they are not FIO registered. Delta Exchange is FIO registered, they're following the government guidelines. Means for government, some deposit they would have done from their end as security. So to a certain extent, we are safe. See, what I'm thinking is, say market moved up, it gave a nice momentum. This previous area, maybe here we can see if it moves here, this zone or this zone, any bearishness comes means I can try. If it goes below this zone, I can try bearish trade. That is the only plan I'm keeping in mind as of now. Yes, there is a chance of market moving up from 618 level, but here we did not enter because I expected correction here and then reversal. But here only if it is recovering, we have to see how strong this seller is. If the seller is more strong, he will not allow the market to go above the zone. We already know what is our resistance level. Based on that, we will wait. How the GDP growth is going to impact the market on Monday. If the growth is very positive, see, with my experience, I'll tell you what I was thinking. Okay, today afternoon, 12 o'clock, not 12 o'clock, before that only you think, I had taken this trade. Okay, Bank Nifty had already broken day's high, but still I took the trade because Bank Nifty reached all-time high. People expect Nifty also to do the same. So I expect a correction. With the logic, I had taken this bearish trade. Okay. Now, what is my analogy? One is that people are more tempted to look for bullish trade. When I speak about all this here, opportunity I might miss. That is why you go and read this. What I have told. During days like this, we end up sitting for longer hours and all those things and all. But honestly, I feel like there's it. They're setting up something in the market ahead of GDP data, which is scheduled for after market close. They might keep the market in lower today and then lift it later, uh, citing positive GDP numbers. So what I'm saying, maybe as per my expectation, nicely they didn't allow Nifty to break all-time high level. From this zone, I took the trade. Market came nicely towards the downside. Tomorrow, they might say GDP data is good and they will just push it. That is my thought, which I told around 12:30. What does W pattern setup happen in ETH? Let's see. You mean like this? If it happens, let it happen. It is any zone where we get confidence, we have to try. See here, some people they might get confidence at this breakout. They might enter the trade. They might do all that. Maybe that is their setup. My setup, my logic of trading will be different. So even what breakout they are seeing, even I am seeing that breakout, right? So if more people are looking at the same breakout, maybe market will go. But that is a kind of setup which I don't usually prefer to trade. I prefer to trade little bit with different concepts. Okay. Achinta Paul, did you get a clarity about GDP? If GDP is good, they will say country is in progress. They might push the market towards the upside. No, reversing from 30-50. We'll see. What is the liquidation here? ETH. Liquidation nowhere. At the bottom is there. Top no liquidity. Next liquidity is here slightly. 3044. Then 3000. So at least some range, let it come. Little bit clear and 382 level. We'll mark 618 level and keep just for reference. And then we will see what will happen next. What we will do, in case market, if it's moving up, let it move. And this zone we will see. Here I will attempt a bearish trade. For example, short trade. Let's say market came to this zone, 15-20 points risk. With that logic, I will try for bigger target. Okay, this is one attempt. If the setup fails, market breaks above this zone, then I have to wait for the next setup or anything as such. The market crash from here only, little bit preparation from my end. How to do like 3000, maybe the zone. Here M pattern it's forming, showing some bearishness. S&P 500, what is it doing? It's holding, no change. Sir, if market bearish from current price means what to do? Bearish from current price, what to do, sir? So, healthy zone is this one. Here, success rate is 50, 50, 30, 40, 30, 30, 70, something like that. Here, probability is high. So, probability zone weighting is a better decision, is what I feel, right? In course and all, I've spoken. Anyone who joins the crypto course you have watched, I have shared a strategy. Based on that strategy, what is a better level is where sellers might mostly become active. From here, it can correct, nothing can be done. We will see how it behaves in this zone. Okay, if for example, if market corrects, moves here, then maybe I will see this buyer is, if he is strong, will he enter here? I will try. Okay, so if he fails, then only I'll focus on more bearish trade. I hope you get the point. As long as the seller is not showing confidence, we have to keep quiet. This is a good zone. This is a good zone for buyers to re-enter. Mark this zone and keep. Here, if buyer holds this zone, right, he might push the market towards the upside. That logic is there. In case if the buyer is strong, he will try to hold. So planning for any bearish trade, looking at this candle and all, at this point of time is not making any sense for me. If it goes to the upper level, maybe there I can try. This, just one thing I'll just cross check and look into. If I'm entering here, stop loss here, because I said this is buyer's area. If I want to try little bit to 1 is to 2.5 like that, one chance is there. Only if this buyer is strong, here the push rate, if he is strong, he can push the market towards the upside. If he does that, little bit momentum I can capture. After capturing at the upper level, I can look for bearish trade. Only if this buyer is strong. So this is a simple setup, no complications here. Maybe first upside move and then downside move. The chance is there, even though this is 50% chance. Maybe we can try here if this is the case. Just up to this zone, if it moves also, it is fine. I have placed an order on the buy side, okay, because I feel buyers little bit they can push the market towards the upside. You think this is kind of a scalping setup, so in this too much risk we are not taking, very less risk. If we get quickly, instead of waiting until market going to that zone, here during the moment we might capture some moment. Okay, think of it like a scalping setup. First I'll remove this bearish setup, this bullish setup we will see. Once if this is achieved from upper level, if possible I'll look for bearish setup. This is my plan as of now. We will see. Place this target. Indecision. As of now, this zone is where I'm having confidence. From here, if they push, good, we will get one moment. Risk is too small. So what is the size of the Doge in is to be there? Bullish, bearish, 3 reversal pattern, bit confused. 3. See, usually market went so low here and then quickly buying has happened here. Okay, if this buyer is strong, he might try to hold on to this zone. Okay, if this, because you think one thing, if this buyer is strong, he wants to re-enter, he will not allow market to again come to the support, and he will not think, because looking at this support previous moment, other people also will enter along with him. He might not give a chance for people for that. So if market is going below this zone, that means this buyer is not at all interested to re-enter here. That time market might smoothly move towards the downside. That time maybe bearish trade, something like that we can see. Still, buyer is giving up, not giving up. To see, have to see. 18, 17. Almost. Now again you can see here it is holding, right? As long as it is holding this zone, it's fine. If it breaks this zone, then someone was saying, right, bearish and all those things and all that we can focus, even though there is a support here. Until this zone breaks, no need to look for bearish trade, is my opinion. This candle is strong candle itself. That's okay. We will see. It's taking long. Basically, quickly it should have reversed from here. It is taking more time. I got the point, sir, but I was thinking that most of the traders would have a positive approach and would be tempted to go long and will create more liquidity at the bottom. No, you see here, the setup as of now cost to cost again, right? So we have to see if this buyer is holding anyways. If more people at the morning only they're seeing, okay, Nifty is moving towards the upside, people will see what Bank Nifty is doing. Okay, Bank Nifty is nicely moving, it's creating all-time high level, means they will turn their mindset towards Bank Nifty. Okay, Bank Nifty is moving, Nifty is not yet moved, I'll try to capture opportunity in Nifty. Like that they will start thinking, sir. That is my way of looking at how people think, right? See, if this works out, you will get one learning. Let's see what happens. Now, who do you think participated here, traders? Is it retail traders participating? As per my understanding, it is not retail traders. It is big players. Big players, they feel if market comes to this here also, participation is big players only. Okay, here also big players only participation. So I'm saying this zone, why did I say as long as market is holding this zone, no need to worry about the setup, because this buyer, if market comes to support, again with him everyone will buy. And then how to remove those weak players? It will be easy opportunity for anyone who buys, right? So market will not give chance like that. Where you think it will not, where you think it will come, it will come, okay, but it will come 20%, 25% of the time. Rest of the time it will not come. It will, for you everything will look like volatility. But if you understand concept of price action, stop loss hunting, it will be better. Now here, if I had seen this candle here, this zone and all, first only I would have tried. Since I am already in the trade, market already here, buyer put pressure, I saw, I entered thinking that here, from here only he will push. But still what I did, I gave buffer. Did I tail the stop loss? No. So this and all you have to factor in. Over a period of time only you will know. From here, will the market come and hit my stop loss? Yes, there is a chance. Only if this buyer is giving up. As long as this buyer is not allowing market to go below this zone, it's okay to wait. Okay. If he is confidently putting money, I'm putting so much less money, right? It is nothing for him. Compared to him, what is my amount? How much effort has to be put to push the market like this? If he is confidently sitting, my risk is so small, why can't I confidently sit? That is the question. Hi bro, good evening. How will you identify liquidation zone in Nifty like you see in crypto? In Nifty and all, I look obstra in that what it is, how it is, I look into. Now the setup will be good only if ATH goes above the zone, traders. Now meanwhile BTC something is it doing, that also I will see, because parallelly both we have to see. In BTC there is one area, that area if BTC reverses, if BTC reverses from this current zone, my setup will be a problem. Okay, nothing can be done. If market reverses, if you are worried we are in profit, you exit. I'm not exiting. I'm okay to take the loss. Okay. You can look at Opstra, right? In Opstra you will get some data that you can see. Entering here would have been better, but this wick candle already formed. So what to do? Extra points I could not make. Else here another 8 to 9 points. Now after this, no need to take this risk at all. Okay, because from here anything can happen. Seller might start coming, all those things will happen. So now this is the target. Okay, for safe traders you have to book target if market comes to this zone, and for others this next level can be the target. But how market behaves we will see first. How many of you entered this trade along with me? What is the situation? Let me know. Bro, please tell me when you prefer Fibonacci. I prefer most of the time. Here correction can come. It might come. I don't know. But I have reduced the stop loss So I'll take the risk. %100 profit booked. Okay. Now this one, market will reach or not. I have confidence it might reach. Okay, but this one is where I basically want to target. Market, will it go up to this zone is what I'm thinking. Hopefully if it's coming. Now only if I extend the target, for some people it will be confusing. So what actually I'm thinking is, okay, around 500 we have entered. If market is coming close to this zone, that time 250 we can exit. Another 250 we can keep target here, make off the risk 0. Apart from that, what else headache? We have no other headache, right? So that is what I'm thinking. 80% of the target is kind of achieved. Those who want to book, you can book. That's your decision. Now I'm only worried one big spike comes means I'll make off the profit, then I will not have option to trail the SL targets. So what I can do is I'll click on exit here. 1 second. I'll change the target here. When market reaches here, I will exit 250 quantity. That is my plan. You want to book here only, you book. That is up to you. Almost near target. That time I'll be booking 50%. Okay. I have not yet booked. Target reached, not yet booked. Now what I can do is maybe get my stop loss here. This target is booked for those who want. Here I will get the stop loss cost to cost. Here I will exit 50%. So 50% exited, remaining 50% I have. You can see pressure has come. Now if I get additional movement, fine. If I don't get, fine. For you guys, you want to book, you book and go, right? This is done. Now for me, it is kind of 50% chance. Then what we will do, maybe what we can try to do, this I'm not able to see. What we can try to do is 3, 2, 1. This is kind of correcting. Fine. Let me kind of close everything. Confirm. Target reach. I expected it to move here. That's fine. This setup is done. I hope all of you who's entered along with me booked. I was too much tempted to book the profits here, traders. But here anything can happen. It is like here I told you, no, already I know up to this zone there's a high probability. Probability is high to reach this zone. To reach this zone, probability is little low. But if it reaches, it is good only. No additional points we will capture. I wanted to do that by keeping my stop loss as 0. But what to do? That's fine. From my end, it is booked. Now, will I feel bad if market from this zone it goes up to this zone? Definitely. I will feel bad because certain calculation how I do when I trade alone is a bit different. Here I have to look at other people's safety also, everything I have to factor in, right? So now here you see, like I said earlier, what did I tell? This buyer is there, no? This buyer will not allow the market to go below this zone if he is strong. He pushed, right? Now this person who's a seller, this trade complete. See how many of you are watching the live stream, how many likes. Okay, this trade complete. Now this seller is there, he pushed the market towards the downside, and now we have to look at maybe liquidation, ATH liquidation. On top, is there any liquidity? I don't see any liquidity, right? Near 3090, somewhere near here, 3090 zone, liquidity slightly it is there. It's not in yellow, but it is there. Little I feel bad about this. Anyways, here if liquidity max is only here, no more liquidity, the seller will enter. We have to see again. If the seller enters, again one correction can come. Again, if this buyer enters, again one correction can come. Like that, sideways fight will happen. Later we will get a breakout or breakdown. When we will get breakout or breakdown, that we don't know, right? But Harish sir, if you are holding, this is selling pressure area, so don't take too much risk. Keep trailing the SL to maximum, and then only you have to hold. On what basis I kept SL? See, first my SL was here, traders. As long as this buyer, if is allowing market to go here, then correction is possible. So little, this zone whatever came, little below that only I placed my SL. We were in a right situation. Okay. Now what happened to your trade? What you guys did you book the profit? Whatever it is, let me know. Now we will see. As of now, the next setup is short trade. This is the zone. We'll see up to what zone it can come, where we can place stop loss. We'll just mark this and be prepared. If we get the opportunity, fine. I'll look at BTC also. BTC. Simultaneously, I'm looking at BTC chart also. Okay. So in BTC, any reversal, any setup, BTC is showing confirmation, ETH is showing confirmation, means that time we will try this. Someone challenged me, Friday you will not come live. That is why I came live. But even I'm in holiday mode itself. Anyways, we will finish 1 hour live stream. One more setup here. If we get opportunity, we will try. If not, no. Booked $80, booked $20, 100 profit, booked. Happy, good. Next setup, little bit be prepared. We will see if the seller is strong. We might get him one chance. From here only, if it corrects, I can't do anything. This is more safer zone for us to enter. Wasn't me. Okay. Harish sir, I had asked you to trail the stop loss. If that is the case, your trailing stop loss should have been hit by now. See, after coming live, waiting for so long, we have got the setup, right? We entered the setup. Now, only for additional 10 points, 20 points, too much should we take headache? No, right? That too, if others are trading along with me, I don't want to take the chances. That is why I told, okay, we will exit off here. Or else up to this zone, I would have waited. I am already booked my profit. Good, sir, good. If you see sometimes during live, I don't know, yesterday, right? Yesterday during live, I was speaking about one breakout. If you guys remember, is it this time? Where is it? Sorry, 20. This I'm looking at 1 minute time frame. 27th. What time? 27th. Somewhere I think here I was looking for bullish setup, I feel, right? Somewhere here. Small stop loss market took, but it gave a good movement. We were looking for one breakout. This bearish move we captured. Here we were looking for one bullish move. It gave breakout little bit because of ETH, little bit problem it created. Little proper stop loss, if I had kept this movement, we would have captured. Missed out on that. Exact pin. You see what kind of movement after that. Plan and all, when it goes, why I showed that is only reason is because sometimes we try to capture, identify the bottom or top of the market. That time 2000 3000 points also we will get, but how much patience you have to hold and all those things you have to see. Can anyone guide me how to trade in forex? You mean currency? We don't trade anything in currency. Okay, next setup we will be traders. How to analyze Opstra? Nothing. You will see open interest where a lot of call option sellers are there, put option sellers are there. Based on that, you will get one idea as to where sellers are sitting in the market. Once you identify that, then you will see. Okay, we'll be prepared here. If market considers this area as bottom and from here it wants to move up only, nothing can be done. We will see how ETH, BTC both are behaving. Based on how it behaves, we will decide. Okay, this zone, the seller has to activate. If he activates, correction can come. What is it? Didn't even come to that zone. Little bit there only. Here only movement started. If I don't enter, I will miss out also. But exactly, we can't time the market. So I'll wait for some time. Bro, I think we lost entry. See, our zone is there. If it comes, we will take. Hmm. Here and all, if we take and all, it is kind of 50-50 chance, right? The zone, when ETH comes, if BTC also is respecting somewhere here this zone, then maybe we will try. If not, we will. See, if I enter here, I make loss, I will feel bad because that is not my setup. My setup is here. So here, if any bearishness is there, I will try. Okay. Nifty not following open interest data. See, only based on open interest we cannot do. You see, if you see earlier, I discussed about liquidation heat map. I was telling you, right? As per liquidation heat map, what only bottom stop losses was there, but still, why did we take bullish? Because there might be some kind of inducement in the market, right? So people who took bearish trade here and all, to trap them also, market could have moved. All those things and all we factor in. Market has come here, it's touched the zone. I'm just simultaneously looking at BTC. I'm just being ready. If it continues like this, I'm not taking bearish trade. Any sharp breakout quickly that is failing, something like that, if it happens, then maybe I will try. Here it is giving some bearish move. BTC is not yet tested that level. Why BTC not giving any confirmation? In BTC, by chance one breakout comes and then market falls, means that time also stop loss as is far only, but okay, we'll place this order. Okay, I place this order. Now in BTC, little bit higher, it can move, whatever it wants to do, let it do. I've copied the stop loss zone, placing that, and basic target I'm copying, placing that as well. BTC is not given rejection traders, it's still holding. That one concern I have, or else this so much stop loss is not at all required for this trade. Because of BTC only little bit I'm thinking, okay, let me keep off the stop loss. This trade will push off the side. Come on, BTC. Just don't disappoint me by giving breakout. Either correct or give breakout and correct. Nothing BTC is doing. Here it is going as per view, that is not the point. BTC should reduce the pressure. See, we will feel bad now if we take too much risk, right? Reduce the risk. Risk reduced, and now we'll wait and watch. Hopefully it gives me the target without any problem. Today book loss in 9:30 strategy. Market was so choppy today. I think highest movement only it made 50 points on the call side, 40 points on the put side, something like that. How many of you entered this trade along with me? Let me know, traders. Here, why it is? Oh. If BTC would have moved up from that zone, if it had also touched that zone and corrected, no, I think I would have taken more quantity in this ETH. Maybe I would have made it 100 quantity. Sorry, 1000 quantity. Now partially we are seeing some profit. Entry was kind of in a correct area. Only thing is, if our learning everything is correct, market has to give us profit. This is also not small profit. You consider yourself as safe trader, whatever it is, then you can book it off. That is up to you. If you want to hold, you can hold. Maybe reduce the risk. Now for $17, if we are getting $100, that's a good return. Hopefully market gives us that. Surge in Delta, I'm not able to drag the SL like how you do in laptop. In phone also we can do, sir. What you have to do, first click on that. Okay, once you click, you can see this. Once you see here, nothing is happening. But when you click on this, here orange it turns, right? Here you see when I click it turns orange. That time you can drag. First you touch it and then you drag it. Traders, this is somewhat a weird candle it is forming. BTC also is somewhat is showing kind of pullback, something like that. Partially you want to book means you book here. Risk is very small for this trade. So your holding means hold, but somewhat weird market is acting here. If it even I want it to hit the target only, but entry is proper, profit is kind of okay. Rest is left to the market. If you think like that and sit, fine, don't worry. But if you're a person who's scared of making loss, this loss and all is nothing, right? For 500 quantity, $17 is nothing, right? As a loss. If you think that way, then your stop loss, what is there? You get it off below this candle something. Okay. Informing now only, because always whatever it is, safe trader, what I have to communicate, I communicate of. One second. The zone is an issue zone. Here again, if they push, whatever happens will not make loss in this trade. Minimum $16. Others have told you can bring your stop loss here also, right? Sir, can I book? Book. I was for minutes and missed out. We had put this level, we were waiting for so long, sir. See, one issue market is creating. I was confident that it will move so much. Like I said earlier, trade only. Like I'm confident this target for it to reach this this person who's here, he should allow, okay, for market to reach this zone. If he allows, for his target will be reached. Now what we will do, little more stop loss reduction. Now again what we can do, little more stop loss reduction, because this is one area here buyers had entered. Again, if they re-enter, we will get into trouble. Okay, to book, you want to book, you book. %90 done. Last 10% how it is behaving, you see. This one issue is that that's why even I trailed off the stop loss. Super. Reduce, extend the target. Now our stop loss is here. This target almost reach, you think. Here if I get, I will get. If not, I will close. What's up with you guys? Almost there. You want to book, you book. Extra movement if you get, good. That's all I'm saying. What is the margin? Depends on the quantity. Like for example, for 500, for me $630 is required. Traders, target reached. Whoever entered along with me, that is the zone for you to book. I am getting my stop loss here. Simply trying to squeeze if I get more movement. Now I think it will show one reversal. I think we will see. Target reached, I'm just holding. If I get extra move, fine. Okay, I feel close all position. Can I do? No, it's holding also. Nothing to lose in this. This area is pressure. Okay, done. Target reached. Here it came. It's showing some bullishness. So here anything could have happened. More movement would have come, or here again now reversal can come. Okay. So that is why so much stop loss I had trailed. Basically, we waited, took 2 trades, 1 trade on the bullish side. I wanted to keep target up to this zone, but for safety purpose, I closed this trade, target up to this zone, perfectly waited and entered. We captured. Now, how I'm looking at the setup, how I'm taking the trade, everything you have to, if you want to learn, you can join our crypto group. Okay, to join crypto group, you have to open account with Delta Exchange. Then you will get user ID, right? Once you get user ID, you have to make 1 or 2 trades complete to ensure that you are an active person. Once that is done, you send a WhatsApp message to the number which you're seeing on the screen. Okay, once you send message to that number, we will give you access to the group. In that we have this strategy. If you know this strategy without my help, you could have taken this trade. From my 8 months, 9 months staying in the market, what I learned, what I have thought, everything. Now if you see, as soon as I came live, I said this is the resistance. This is one opportunity I could have captured. ETH, I said this is the resistance. Like this support and resistance, today I missed giving in the group, but regularly morning only I give off all the levels. So in this one video, there will be three situations as to how to trade. Okay, only using those logics only I am trading. So you guys want to learn, open account with Delta Exchange, and you want, this is the phone number. This is the phone number. Okay, after opening account using our referral link is there in the pinned comment. Open account there, complete 1 or 2 trades so that we know you are active. After that, you send a WhatsApp message to this number, we will give you access. Okay, simple. I hope it is clear. So too much effort, everything from our end, we are taking traders. So if you can support the channel by opening account, use our referral link, it will be helpful for us also. Okay, that is what it is. Now you have seen live example as to how we managed the trade, how we took the trade. Who asked me to come on Friday? Say I've come on Friday. You have to ensure that you have liked the video. Okay, thank you everyone for participating. I hope you learned something new today, and at least 1 point something good. It is reversal. What's going to happen now? I'm not in that mindset. After some time, if I get the setup, I will discuss. You just need to take two or three trades in that account. Okay, all right. Now if you want to open account, in the comment section I'll share the link. This is the link which you have to use to open account. If you open, you will be added to the group. Okay, here this zone, right, this zone, let me switch to 1 minute. This zone, it can reverse also, or it can go down to take out this people also. Okay, that is there. So if it goes to take out these people, where market can come next, it can come up to here 3040, up to that zone it can come. So notice that. Okay, it's kind of breaking this zone. If it comes down, liquidity is there here, liquidity is there here, liquidity is there. This buyer is strong, he will push the market later towards the upside. Okay, in that way you can look for opportunity. All right, so what, as of now, 1 second, I should not create confusion and go. So this candle may be here. If market gives closing below this candle, then there is a chance of market removing these people. So you want to take bearish, you can take here. 3040 will be the area where market might tend to reverse. So I'm not in the mindset to take trade now, so I'll be done for the day. Can we trade gold, sir? You can't trade gold in Delta Exchange, because as per government rule you cannot trade in gold as long as this zone breaks. Okay, market doesn't give a closing here, don't look for bearish, because this person might have re-entered. If he's strong, he will push the market again up. So that is why let it go below this zone, then you will take bearish trade. Because I was confused, will this buyer enter or not, only this bearish trade, after booking profit we exited, right? Okay traders, thank you for participating. Don't forget to like the video. There is something called hype or hike or something near the chat section, you will see. Click on that, that will allow our channel to reach more people. Of course, you can join, open account, join the group. Okay, thank you for participating. Good night, take care, happy weekend, bye bye.